Some animal welfare groups are seeing a 30% increase in the number of owners abandoning their pets compared to during the pandemic. Well, that's an average of 3 to 4 pets, mainly dogs, being given up every week. The groups say the upward trend became apparent half a year ago. That's when the economy started to open up and some form of normalcy was restored. Chloe Chu with this report.
Loneliness and being cooped up at home were some reasons for some to get a furry companion during the pandemic. Several shelters reported seeing spikes in adoption numbers in 2020 and 2021. But with the easing of various safe management measures and people getting busier, what happens to these pets?
But they always cite the parents can't take care, or they have no time, or the dog is sick. The other segment is the reselling of pets. I'm a professional dog trainer, so I have already seen a couple of cases where people have bought the dog second-hand. Most of them have been given up. Same reason again, likely people have started to go back to work and suddenly no time and essentially no resources.
There's also the issue of owners returning to their home countries or going overseas to study, now that travel restrictions have been lifted. Another organization which rescues caged or chained dogs says general animal welfare has also taken a hit in a time like this.
The main carer may pass it on to somebody else, and that somebody else may either not be interested in, pet care at all, or really, kind of being left with this responsibility which they don't really want, because they're not interested in animal welfare. Doesn't cross their mind, right, for some, right? So chaining may become a matter of convenience. For example, if they do not want the dog to be soiling the place when they're not around, then chaining becomes, again, an easy option where the dog is out of sight, out of mind for them, and they can get on with their lives.
I'm here with Leo, who's a Singapore special. He was actually chained up and neglected for most of his life, but now he's being taken care of by his fosterers while waiting to be adopted. It's a bit of a deja vu situation for pet shelters, from old campaigns telling people not to get a pet just for the holiday season, to them advising people not to get one just for lockdown.
And it's not just dogs that are being given up. It's the same situation with cats. SPCA says it's mindful of the rising trend. The organization is pushing for higher penalties for pet abandonment and compulsory microchipping for cats for greater accountability.